Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Brand new little location today. What do you think of that for a view? Not bad, is it? Not bad at all. And if you sit with us, at the end of this video, I'll take you for a little walk right down to the water's edge, and you'll understand, hopefully anyway, fingers crossed, the beauty and the tranquility and the spectacality of Paphos, because Paphos is a fabulous place. It really, really is. A lot of people know that. Perhaps if you're watching this video for the first time, perhaps you've never even thought about Paphos before, somehow you're thinking about coming for a holiday, or perhaps for the rest of your life. I tell you what, Paphos is fantastic. It really, really is. And sometimes when you come and sit in places like this and you start to understand, you know, in your previous life, isn't it? Or perhaps you are young, perhaps you're not as old as me. I'm an old man now, by the way. But I've been in Cyprus for 16 years. So I did come here quite young-ish, shall we say, to sort of, what was the plan? The plan was to retire, but then I realised I hadn't got enough money. So I had to come up with something to do. So luckily for us, we found something, and luckily it keeps us afloat, shall we say. And then about 3 years ago, we decided to start a YouTube channel as a joke, as a laugh, because someone said you'll never start a YouTube channel. So we did. Anyway, fast forward, it's not 3 years yet, but fast forward 3 years, and the amount of friends that we have made because we started a YouTube channel blows your mind. We're now going to the next stage of opening the Marika Lounge bar, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about Cyprus, and in particular, Paphos. There's many great places in Cyprus. You know, Nicosia has got some great things. And of course, you know, if you're working in a consulate or something like that, that's probably where you're going to be based. And you're going to have a great time. Perhaps you're going to go and reside in Larnaca. Perhaps go to Ayia Napa. Yeah, you're going to have a fantastic time because it's calm and it's relaxed. And it reminds me of my old life, perhaps your life now, where yes, you may make a lot more money by working in and around London, Paris, Berlin, wherever it may be. But you are trapped in the rat race of this commute to work. All right, maybe you work from home sometimes, but more often than not, 1 or 2 days a week, you'll have to go and visit the office or whatever it is. And I'm not trying to attack London, Manchester, Paris, not trying to attack them at all. They are fabulous places. And whenever I visit them, New York, Paris, Berlin, I've had a fantastic time. But I was only there for a day, 2 days, a week, a fortnight, whatever it might have been. And we all know that if you live there permanently, and this is not an insult to them, don't get me wrong, that you would get wrapped up in the rat race and the traffic jams and having to go on the trains and the tubes and all those kind of things. You don't have to do that in Cyprus, especially not in Paphos. If you can find a way, because in today's world, a lot of people do work online, don't they? They're able to be an accountant or a lawyer or even a doctor. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I was talking to a chap not long ago, and he does consultations over the internet to his patients. So, hey, there you go. The crazy world that we live in. So we live in this crazy world of running around like hamsters on a wheel, let's say in London, or we can live in a crazy world where we can correspond with our customers, with our patients, with our clients via the internet, and the interaction is just the same, isn't it? It really, really is. And they are quite happy to pay that fee, whatever it might be. You know, a lot of people take courses, don't they? And I'm not on about these money-making courses. No, I'm not on about that. I'm on about people learn a language or people learn about history, those kind of things through the power of the internet. People take music lessons, singing lessons, learn how to play a guitar over the internet. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but I think you get the point. The point I'm trying to make is that if you are watching this video thinking that I would like to restart, reboot my life, perhaps you're coming to that stage where you're about to retire, or perhaps you do have an income from somewhere else in the world and you're looking for somewhere to have a more relaxed lifestyle. There are many places around the world there is Thailand, there is Spain, there is Portugal, there is the south of France. The list goes on and on. But I think, in my experience and from the people that I've spoken to, that Cyprus has got something special, something unique. There's something about its smallness that makes it very, very safe. There's something about its smallness that makes people feel safe. They can actually leave their doors unlocked. Now, I'm not saying that you should, but you can. You can actually leave your car, in the majority of Cyprus, unlocked and come back and find that, yeah, even though you left your handbag or your man bag or your mobile phone in the car, it's still there. Yeah, these are some of the things that I remember, and I'm sure many people who are watching remember from, 30, 40 years ago. Perhaps not in London, perhaps not in Berlin, perhaps not in Paris, but if you lived on the outskirts of those major cities or lived out in the sticks, you remember those days. And I remember those days. And those days are still in Cyprus. And I'm not saying there's not crime. Of course there is. I'm not saying that you should leave your handbag, your mobile phone in the car and leave it unlocked, because, yeah, there is a chance that someone will come and steal it. But I remember something that my grandfather said many, many years ago. If you've left your mobile phone in the car, well, they're going to smash the window to get it. So at least if you've left it unlocked, you only lose your mobile phone and you don't have to spend, well, in today's terms, probably £1,000, €1,000 to get a new window and clean up all the mess. So in that madness of a statement, there's actually a little bit of common sense as well. And I think that is something that has changed over these years. We're racing for this technology, and the technology is fabulous, isn't it? It really is. But of course, in that race for technology, we've also lost something. And that something is the simple life. That something is Cyprus. It's like a little desert island, but with all of the modern technologies that you could want. And I'm going to give you an example now, because I am sitting in the middle of nowhere, right at the far end of Mandrea Beach. There's not a house within, well, I can't see it, and I've got pretty good eyes, even with sunglasses on, by the way. And I sat down here to upload a video to YouTube, and it now says 97% uploaded and 57 seconds to go. And normally, when I'm out and about trying to upload a video, even in central Paphos, it takes 15 to 20 minutes. In a coffee shop, if you got access to their Wi-Fi, some faster and some a lot slower, by the way. But sitting in the middle of nowhere, well, it is beautiful though, isn't it? This video, which is 6 gigabytes, so it takes about 15-20 minutes normally to upload, has only taken about 14 minutes. Crazy world that we live in, isn't it? Absolutely crazy world. So, as promised at the start, let's go and have a walk. Are you coming? Yeah, come on. Let's go and have a look at it, because the sky is blue, the sea is blue, Mr. Paul is dressed head to toe in blue. We all know what that means, don't we? One thing, all that is missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting, especially for you. Now, if you do like what you see, please hit the like, please smash that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for these little rants and thoughts in Mr. Paul's head, or perhaps if you want to see the Paphos Promenade and Harbour, you drop in the comments, what would you like me to talk about? You drop in the comments, where would you like us to go? And you never know, that little video may be coming very, very soon indeed. Do you want me to talk about the cost of living? Do you want me to talk about tax, the finances, and perhaps how you could get yourself to live on the island of love? You drop in the comments, and I'm pretty sure that that video will be coming very, very soon indeed. As we approach the coastline, we can see that it truly is a fabulous day. It's a spectacality of a day. And we're only at the first ending of the week of January, and it's only going to get better and better. Imagine if you were on the island of love, and imagine if you had a little boat like that, and imagine sailing out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. And of course, if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, because that's how you could gift us that virtual coffee or two as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill, and of course to keep us motivated to make these videos especially for you. You can also join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, starting off at only €10 a month. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to one or two of you who have. If your name is Sir Richard and you've got your very own blonde beauty, Lady Julie of the Nash, we thank you very much indeed from the bottom of our two hearts. If your name is Lady Zena, and of course our Sir Kev, and of course Prince Lorenzo, we do thank you very much indeed from the bottom of our two hearts. And of course, if you do follow the channel, you will know that the Marika and Me Lounge Bar will be opening up on the 15th of March 2025. And of course, there is a little place in there which is very special indeed. It's called the Wall of Fame on the Hollywood Staircase. And of course, if you would like to get your name on a brick on the Wall of Fame on the Hollywood Staircase, why not go and hunt us down on PayPal? Because that's how you, for as little as £50, can become very special and a founding member of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Hunt us down on PayPal, Paul G. Cyprus, that's Paulgee Cyprus. Up will come my face, up will come your and my Marika's face, as we say a massive thank you. I'd like to say a massive thank you to one or two of you guys right now. If your name is Lord Lee, Lady Vicky, thank you very much indeed. And as a gift from Marika and me to celebrate the birth of your granddaughter, that's Princess Isla, there will be a swinging star from our groovy ceiling, especially for her. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Thank you very much indeed for coming back again and again. I'm going to say a big thank you, and I look forward to your company again very soon indeed.